Hello, our topic today is coaching tools for leaders. In recent years, we have often heard this, let's call it headline, the leader as the coach. I'm not quite sure if a leader can really be or really absolutely take the role of a coach for his co-workers. Nevertheless, we know from situational leadership that in the third of the 4 development degrees, the corresponding leadership style is the so-called coaching. And coaching means in this situation, as it means in let's say, coaching in general, that the leader does not give recommendation and no orders at all, but that the leader guides a dialogue, a process, and asks the right questions, and in order to receive the right answers from the co-worker, so that the co-worker finds his or her own solutions for a problem or for a challenge. So far, so good. If we say now the leader is really absolutely the coach of his or her co-worker, I'm not quite sure, and you know why. On the one hand, we can say if we have a coaching in general, there has to be a strong relationship in terms of trusting in each other, so that especially the coachee can trust in the coach. And that, of course, has to be the case also in a leadership relationship between leader and co-worker, of course. But on the other hand, it is often really useful for a co-worker, for an employee, to have somebody who is more neutral, who is external. So even if you have quite a strong relationship to your leader and a trustful relationship, nevertheless, there will always be topic that you would prefer to mention in front of somebody who comes from outside and is more neutral. But again, nevertheless, coaching tools can be very useful for leaders. Coaching tools like I mentioned, for example, questioning techniques, or to use specific instruments or models. And you can do that either as a leader, just to use it as a reflection, to reflect your own leadership skills, to think about your co-worker, so that everything just happens in your head and your co-worker does not know that you are now applying coaching instruments. But you can also really apply them and name them, so call them coaching instruments, and introduce or implement these tools in a dialogue that you have with your co-worker to help yourself, to help your co-worker, and to support the process of finding solutions or answers for problems and challenges. So coaching tools for leaders, absolutely yes, useful.